Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, we will be analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you go back to my Friday video, you will be noticing that I was stressing on this unfinished business of 6.6k. So this 6.6k, it's a very strong unfinished business. So most often the prices will likely gap up or flat opening will be there. Any kind of moderate gap down of, let's say, 50-100 points, prices likely will go towards this unfinished business of 6.6k. So on that day there was a slight gap up. While the Nifty is going down, it left a good amount of unfinished business, again 455, 522, etc. at the highs. The prices went down, it got accepted on Friday value, it covered the whole value area. Now again you need to understand there was a strong gap. On Friday there was a good amount of buying here, and then because of this gap, today when the prices opened inside the value area and then came down, this gap itself acted as a very good support, and then the prices got accepted inside the yesterday value area, which is Monday value area, basically because of the multiple unfinished business 455, 522 and 383. So all these kind of unfinished business, even here at the closing point 1.2 unfinished business is there. So with all this unfinished business, it's very less likely the prices will straight go down on a moderate gap down. So if these act as very strong price magnets. If a price should have gone down, the prices should have gone down very heavily in the first 30 minutes or 1 hour itself, like 200-300 points. So there was a flat opening inside the value area, and there was a acceptance around 25,365 levels, and then the prices started covering the whole value area. So for tomorrow, if you want to go longs in Nifty, I would suggest you to see where the prices open. So that opening itself has clues whether the prices will open inside the value area or outside the value area. Now even if the prices opens outside the value area, it's better not to go any kind of shorts, because there is a good possibility the prices will come back to this area again. The only way you will go for shorts, if you want to go short, is the prices needs to get accepted below this area 25,122, 125, which is a multi-day balance. If it gets accepted below these levels, yes, then the prices will go for the multi-day balance low somewhere around near to 25,000 levels. So beyond that, I wouldn't suggest you to go for any kind of shorts. So for longs, if there is a gap up somewhere above these 25,400 levels, 420 somewhere around this level, yes, 25,500 might get tested. So because we have expiry on day after tomorrow, on Thursday, so it's less likely the prices will trend. It generally happens on Monday or Friday, because that put writing and call writing will be much lesser. So on Wednesday, on Thursday, trends might happen, but the likelihood will be much lesser, right? If there is a flat opening, I would be looking for acceptance. The first 30 minutes and 45 minutes will give you the clue what will happen for the next rest of the day. So you look for towards this again 25,047 and 25,000. This high is also good possibility, 419. So if there is a gap down, I would suggest you to look for price acceptance around these levels, 25,320, 330 levels. Then try to trade towards the today's high and this high, Monday high. So this is with Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty, I was also saying, so look for the prices to get accepted above 51,770 levels. If you go back to Friday video, this is the level which I was saying, which is also the just above the value area low of August 1st. So the prices just opened below that, tested the value area, and then it started coming down. Now started coming down, and there was a open low. This is also I was reminding you. So this open low, it stood. So open low is a double-edged sword, you need to understand. So open low is the strongest opening and least reliable. These open lows, they trend to get revisited because market always tries to balance out. So So this open low itself is a buying tail. So you need to understand at some point maybe some buying pressure might come. So the prices might have even gone down up to this level 51,440 levels, but it has not gone down. So which makes this as an unfinished business in the upcoming days. If the prices has to come down, it will likely cover this area. So if you look at Bank Nifty today, it's an open auction. The prices opened around 51,646 and closed around 51,640 levels in the first 30 minutes. So it's closing around the first 30 minutes. We call it as an open auction. Now, whenever you see an open auction along with prices opening inside the value, you will see a prices trending in a sideways for most of the day, at least 70 to 80% of the day. You can expect some kind of sideways market. That's what happened here. So there was a failed auction in E period. The other side of the IB has been broken. So you need to understand again. So once the other side of the IB is broken, you can expect 100% of the IB of that day, and you can expect 200% of the IB on that the same day, or you will see on the next 1 or 2 days. So that's what happened. So if you observe here, the prices have got accepted around 770 levels. So yesterday the prices went and came down immediately, not even 5 minutes it stayed there. But today it was staying good amount of time, right? So indicating that the prices will go for the whole value area. Now time is up, so it couldn't able to go up to value area high, which is 51,990 levels. So likely tomorrow there could be a very good gap up. And multiple reasons are there here. Now generally whenever you see this kind of spike, we call it as a late spike here in market profile. So whenever these spikes happen, likely there will be a gap up opening, because the people whoever have traded today at these levels, so here both buyers and sellers will be there, and the buyers, if they want to take profit, the prices has to sustain these levels. So likely because of this strong single print here. And if you look at delta 13,000 in Bank Nifty, it's very rare. Today it happened in the last 1 hour, indicating bullishness. So most likely tomorrow there will be a gap up because of all the signs which we have discussed, somewhere near to 52,000. So after gap up, what will happen? We need to understand. We need to look for. So I was saying on Friday video, so from 52,000, near to 52,000 to 52,390, 380 levels, there is a good amount of supply. This is where previous sellers have taken control. You need to watch for those people. So when it comes to OI data, you have good amount of call rating at 51,800, and you also have good amount of call rating at 52,000, which shouldn't be ignored, and they definitely act as good resistances. So let's say if you want to look for shorts, I would suggest you to look for shorts. Look for the prices to come towards this level, this blue band, whatever is there, we call it as single print. These blue bands, they generally get tested out on a normal gap up. It's not like if there is a heavy gap up, it may not get tested, that testing and all, it will get postponed. But because of main trend is up, this single print acts as a good support. I would suggest you to trade in the main direction, not against it. So it's very less likely the prices will open below 51,700. If it opens, then if it gets accepted somewhere below 51,670 levels, then the prices might go, but it's less likely. I think 90% probability it won't gap down unless the global markets, everything closes strongly negative. Even if there is a flat opening, likely this 52,000 will get covered. So you need to be careful around these levels. So the prices will definitely go beyond this 52,000. That much is sure. But where the supply comes, we don't know for sure. All these analysis are one side, and what happens tomorrow, where the market opens, where the market probes tomorrow in the morning 9:15, the first 30 minutes, 1 hour, that is going to be more important. If you are looking for live market updates, you can join my Telegram channel, which I am attaching in the description. And also, if you are keen on learning order flow and market profile, go through the playlist which I am attaching at the end of this video. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys.